And he had a gun permit, but he wasn't supposed to be in the mall with a gun. So he broke the law, even though he was a good Samaritan.
This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store. Get the merch link in the description section. Ladies and gentlemen, GGY6, God Got Your 6 is the top seller. We only got 9 left in the small. I mean, we're literally selling out all of these shirts. We got Jesus Lord mug, Faith Not Fear, Ultra MAGA. Go down here. We just got the Fathers Matter in a different color in the blue shirts. These are all my favorites. But also, if the money's acting funny, change is a little strange. 50% off blowout sale. Click on this, tab at the top. You'll see all of the merch that we got that's 50% off. 50% off. I can't guarantee you that's going to stay here long. Like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notifications. Anytime I go live and make a video, make sure you still subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to play this video. I don't understand how to ver even have people who ver it. These are the dumbest women on planet Earth. Now, I know they're going to probably demonetize me because I use the word dumb and women in the same sentence. However, there's no other words that I can use in the English language to describe how silly these people are. So we all know the Indiana guy who was a hero. He showed up at the mall. He had his strap on him. Some fool decided that he was going to shoot at the mall, and he had a bad day. Because the shooter, the hero, last name is Dickin, which is, let me leave that alone. He gets the gun, and the shooter starts shooting people. He ended up killing like 4 people, 3 or 4 people. But then within 15 seconds, he engaged him and ended up taking him out as a threat. Now, liberals can't just accept the fact that a good guy with a gun took advantage of the situation and saved countless lives. This is what they got to say. Don't listen to me. Roll the film.
A good guy with a gun can control a bad guy with a gun. Well, we saw in Uvalde that's not.
There you go, Uvalde. I've been telling y'all, stop falling for it. They have an entire plot to push this agenda with Uvalde. Anyway.
Not true.
And you saw it in Buffalo.
Yes, we saw it in Buffalo.
But we saw that in...
They said they saw it in Buffalo. A good guy with a gun attempted to shoot the guy. And actually, to be honest, the man who had the gun at the tops probably stopped him from killing more people. Because he killed about 7, 8 people before he even got to the guy with the gun. But once he was met fire with fire, it mitigated the amount of shooting that he had. So these women are completely wrong.
It's true in Indiana.
It was true in Indiana. That was a lucky moment. And you know what? I feel like this. If you're a good guy with a gun, you should not object to background checks or licensing or, a limitation on military-style weapons.
Just think how stupid she sound. If you're a good guy with a gun, you should be okay with limiting military-style weapons. Well, the guy who ain't supposed to have a gun in the mall in the first place, according to them, who ain't supposed to kill people in the first place with the gun he brought into the mall, he got an AR. Why can't I have an AR? He ain't going to turn his in. He's not going to abide by the law. He's going to do his thug thistle. I want mine in case he want to do his thug thistle at my house. Okay.
Kill thousands at once or hundreds at once. So why can't they just pull that off?
With this Good Samaritan thing, listen, I was trained when I was at the Justice Department in firearms, and I was trained in defensive firearm training. It is very hard to hit a moving target. It is hard for people that are trained to hit a moving target. It is very lucky that Good Samaritan hit that moving target in that way. And he had a gun permit, but he wasn't supposed to be in the mall with a gun.
I'm done. Somebody help me. Really? That's the point you're making? He was supposed to be in a... Watch the other lady just destroy her with logic. Roll the clip.
So he broke the law, even though he was a good Samaritan.
The law of Indiana is different than the law of the mall, of Simon Malls, and I would say that takes precedence when you save a life.
Well, he saved a life, but...
Guys, I gotta go.
She saved her. Let me go back and watch Whoopi save her friend from sudden death.
You save a life.
Well, he saved a life, but...
Guys, I gotta go.
He saved life, but a restriction at the mall isn't the law. And I have not seen anybody that's willing to complain that he violated a mall restriction. Matter of fact, more people should be violating the restriction because just say he didn't, the guy would have smoked everybody in there, including the kid that ended up being a hero. You can't make this stuff up. These people are completely mindless. They don't live in reality. I took defensive tech. It is hard to shoot a moving target. Of course it is, but it's not impossible. And if you got a gun, you just pointing at somebody and you're in close range, it ain't that hard. You got an AR in close range, it really ain't that hard. It's not like you're shooting target practice and you got to get right in the bullseye. You start hitting body parts, they gonna feel it. But when you're not in touch with reality, you own a show that you probably shouldn't have, with the brains that you really don't, that you really can't account for, then of course you're gonna say something like that. They can't just say, "Great job, that young man saved a bunch of lives. I'm glad he had a gun that day." Maybe that's not indicative of what I want the laws to be, but that guy had a gun that day and he did his job. They had to go to Uvalde, a good guy with a gun. Last time I checked, how did the guy in Uvalde die? No. How did the guy in Uvalde die? He got killed by the police. The good guys with the guns ultimately killed him. Anyway, I can't believe that people actually watch The View. I only watch it so you don't have to. These people are nutty. They don't know what's going on in America. They just say whatever come out their rear end. And thank God they put another woman on there to have common sense. But then they talk over her the whole time, and then they cut her off when she's about to make an incredible point. Sunny Hostin should retire and go lay on the beach somewhere and cry herself to sleep because she knows nothing about what's going on in America. And if I saw her face to face and I was on The View, I'd say the same thing. They'll never have me on The View because I'll get on there and I'll go off. Because ain't no use to you trying to reason with them. There's no use to you trying to follow their message. They're going to get on there and be stupid. You might as well get on there and say everything you've been wanting to say to them this whole time and then walk off the stage. And then nobody's going to fight me because none of them can beat me up. So I'm going to say whatever I want to say and then I'm going to walk off the stage. So they better not put me on there because that's exactly what's going to happen. We're not finna talk about Uvalde. We're not talking about nothing. I'm a clown until they tell me to get off the stage. That's it. That's all that is worth. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.